Hello? I think it's. Wait, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, it works. Awesome. Alright, I know nobody's currently watching, but I'm really excited. Not excited. Well, I didn't even want to do the countdown because I wanted to get straight into it. So basically, I didn't realize that there was more than just three side stories because it said six, but I thought it meant including the second part. So like part one, then part two, then part one, then part two, and then part one, and then part two again. So I thought that's what they meant by six, but then I unlocked another one. So there's more, and I'm excited because I'm kind of obsessed with ddlc now, and that's all that's making up my channel. It's just hour-long videos of me playing ddlc plus because it's really the only other game I can play. Real. So let's hop into it because I'm very excited. Wait. Before we do that, 1 second. I need to set my phone because like I won't be able to see the chat. So like go on my phone and watch the stream as well, so I can see the chat just in case if anyone is in it. Alright. Let's see. Let me get this going for you. Cause and also like how I unlocked it, I was just playing around with some of the stuff. Like I was looking up achievements because there's more achievements that you can unlock, and I was like just seeing what I could do. So basically, getting all the like different scenes. Like if you write the first two poems for Sayori, you'll get another scene, which I did get that scene, which I should have streamed for it, but I didn't. But it was cute. It was nice. I could replay it again if y'all want. All right. Time to launch this bad boy. All right. Come on, ddlc. There you go. All right. Now y'all probably won't be able to hear any of the music and stuff if it plays anything, but I'm sorry about that. Uh-oh. Let me just what? Okay. Anyways. So I'm gonna show y'all what I got so far actually. And also I am kind of losing my voice, so if it sounds a little weird, just don't worry about that. Alright, so I got this one also, which like it's writing all three poems for Sayori and like the acts and stuff like each day. And the scene I was talking about was this one. So like you write a poem for Sayori in both first and second poem games. Um I think I don't know if there is, wait, maybe there isn't, like I don't know if they have the same thing for them too. Because if you write two poems for Sayori, then maybe if I write two poems for them too, maybe that will be here. I assume. So I want to do that now actually, before I get into the side story that I just unlocked, which is balance. Um, well, actually, should I? You know what? Yeah, I will. I guess I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing. Actually, I probably have to reset it. Um, let me exit back out. I need to reset it first before I do all that. Ooh, the happy thoughts is back. Oh, okay. Bye, Sayori. Um, reset. You don't know how many times I've replayed through this game. It's so crazy. I've like resetted it like 5 million times already. It's taking too long. Come on, man. Because I want to get the other scenes for them, and then after I do that, I'm going to play the side stories because I didn't know there was more, and I unlocked more. So I was like, alright, let's go. No, I don't care. I already, yeah. You don't gotta tell me twice. Okay. So basically, just I already did it for Sayori, so now, because the achievement basically is doing all their special scenes, which I think Sayori is just writing two poems for her in the beginning, and then her other special scene is saying "I love you" to her during the weekend, and then them two, I guess, is like writing two poems for them, and then also doing their festival helping, which for the first playthrough I'm gonna do Natsuki because I for the ddlc plus, because I did it in ddlc regular stream that I did where I did Natsuki's festival helping thing. uh but I didn't do it when I went through the ddlc plus playthrough. Well, I mean, I have, but I skipped it, but I didn't actually like film it completely. So that's what we're gonna do now, so I can get all those scenes. All right, let me just skip all this through. So I'm only gonna write about Natsuki, and that's it. Only Natsuki, only Natsuki. Only puppy, jump. No, not dream. Okay. Socks. Not clumsy. I'm glad that's um shiny. Kiss. Okay, not pink. Jumpy. Candy. Lipstick. Anime. Bouncy. Lollipop. Uh, cute. Email for some reason is Natsuki. And this takes like 3 playthroughs, I think. So I already did the first one. This is the second one. Um, but it's not gonna take too long because I can just skip everything. And after I'm done doing everything, including the side stories, I might like at the end of the year, I might go back and do Sayori so y'all can see that other scene that I didn't show. Natsuki. So everything is just gonna be Natsuki. I'm gonna pick Natsuki for everything. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't make much thing, but like. I think clouds, yeah. Kawaii. Cheer. Nope. Anime. Boop. Jumpy. Twirl. Pink. Blanket. Jump. Bouncy. Dance? No? Okay. Shiny. Cute. Vanilla. Kiss. Yeah. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Yeah, time to skip the rep. Hi, Natsuki. It's not long before not. So I haven't done this one yet, I guess, because I can't skip it. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, I get my promise. I pull out the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being so paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, alright? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where does this volume leave off again? I forgot. I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates? Or I don't know. That's not resonate. I don't know why I said that. Out from the inside of the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top of the shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top of the shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top of the shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that is hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible, oh my god, collapsible design. Uh, Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki fingers tip. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top of the shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Uh, Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles. Yeah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Oh, that was me. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, slowly balancing onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Aha. There we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs the stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Well, yeah. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it told me wait, who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can I can almost see up her skirt. It's crazy. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead, Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ugh, heavy. Hey, Kara, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? I didn't even know this was one of the other scenes in the thing. But I guess that's true. You're trying to look at my Natsuki's leg shake. I'm not. I was just Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You bird. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Uh the chair suddenly swivels between not between beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki, yeah. The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Oh. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. You. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Uh, she presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko? Is everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga to on the top of the shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most it seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. My I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There is a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. And she's sobbing. Natsuki, what are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I only know how to do it. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and we'll move the rest of the manga for you. Uh, I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. Well, we'll set this one aside. This'll, okay. This'll help cheer you up a bit, alright? We can get started once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quivers. You're you're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another oh yeah, another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted it to be put. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You are taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. Wait. One second. I have to do something real quick. One thing real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. We sat at the same spots as last time, and I open up the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing at things out to me. Oh, she's surprisingly sharp, making note of the subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? I told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's do Natsuki, because I wrote a poem for Natsuki, so I might as well show it to her. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Uh, I don't know how you pronounce that, like, is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. That's who your face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Kara? Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that my voice get caught my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Hmm? Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it and her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I was surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Kira? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind. I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh, you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. Uh, but Kara wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is heavily for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Kira's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh, never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't got to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Kira is right, Natsuki. It's not fair for you to. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. And I already read through all that the first time. And now I can skip it. But that was a cool. Oh, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was just talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so. So consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, I will. Sayori, I guess. Ooh, I like this one, Kara. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. And I'll just skip the rest of that. Monica. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Yuri. Awesome sauce. I'm gonna just keep writing everything for Natsuki, and then after this playthrough, I have to do it again, but just with Yuri. As much as I want to say I would still walk home with Sayori, I did that in the first one, so we're just gonna keep doing with Natsuki. Um, Sorry, Sayori, I love you so much. All right, time to write another one for Natsuki. Wait, how? But she. What the heck, guys? What the heck? Um, kind of none of those. No. Kiss. Milk. Shiny. Pout. Cute. Pink. Socks. I'm trying to remember all the words that were for Natsuki because I did go into the poem words text file and I did take a picture of them, but I don't feel like opening up that. Twirl. I know email was one of them for some reason. I don't know why her favorite word would be one of her favorite words would be email, but we don't judge you. Yay, more Natsuki, more Natsuki. And we gotta do it for Yuri the next time because skip, skip, skippy, skip, 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 skip. Natsuki. Let's see, let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Kira, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Please just tell me I'm the best. I just I just really need to hear that from someone. I know, I sound stupid, but there's a reason why I never shared my poems before like this. Natsuki, be- because because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want. Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. To look down. Wait, I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes on her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read, don't read it. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you're better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more immature than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's all so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was a part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. I don't want to look at my face right now. Wait, I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. I don't think I've read this one before, so I'll read it now. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is looking a little more forward. Because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. But when something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's all torn apart? My face is a little bit stronger now. Or I'm reading this all wrong. Hold on, let me redo this. I believe myself with all my heart. But what do I do when it's all torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me, not trusted. Oh my god, you trusted me. It's crazy. You trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Um, what the heck? That's cool, Natsuki. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not like that. It's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you just can't say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so. Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone else sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori, I guess? Hi, Sayori. I don't think it matters if I show it to. Oh, no, it does this time. I see. I think you're approving at writing in general, Kara, but I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little. No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori, it's obvious now that nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that wait, I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I just I've gotten so used to it. That is it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Uh? Please. Please don't look at me like right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting and or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I could say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica is the last one. Hi, Monica. Sticking with Natsuki's style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's Oh, come on, Kara. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Kara. It's not like Natsuki just hates everyone for who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. 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 In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. But what I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the whole club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? That's I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her in the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I don't know if it's gonna be anything. Yeah, I already read that one before. You know, I feel like learning. Oh, actually, I already. Let me skip all that. Yeah, yeah. I forgot that y'all can't hear the music. Um, Natsuki, because we're picking Natsuki for everything. Yep. And just because I didn't film it originally on the ddlc plus, I'll do it this time. I won't skip through it. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. One night, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. And then the day ends. Dun dun dun. It's already Sunday, and I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Oh, I mean, I could just skip Sayori, having the heartfelt talk with Sayori. It's so cute. But I don't feel like it's really long. No, I don't want to skip through this. Well, I kind of skipped too far, but you know what? I'll just do it anyway. Not skip it, but it's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't you think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're teasing me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Gary doesn't mean you should treat me like. Uh. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know there's a tons of guys that are into body types like yours. Uh, how would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles deeply. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Oh, or did it say stern? I don't even know. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Kira, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so we need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Uh, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so. Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have some fun? I am having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be all creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. Just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up, like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess up with the mess with oh my god mess up with mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for icing. Eh? The icing is still all lumpy. Are you sure? Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As as if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger into the icing and pops it in her mouth. I recurrently started to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder just for my finger to reach the icing. I stubbornly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Uh, the force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross! You got it on my face! And whose fault is that? There's a big lump of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist in with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it into my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Do you just seriously just. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. You really shouldn't do that. Like, what is that? I don't know what act this is, but it's the where they go over each other's house to help with the festival preparations. What? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How'd the mood turn to this so quickly? I. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy, man? Eh? I don't know where the fire alarm starts going off. Oh. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put in the cupcakes yet. Cough. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the America. I'm from America, yes. Wow, the United States. Oh, I'll tell you. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them into the oven now. Yeah? The tension from the moment before still lingers in our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Oh, that's cool. I watch Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! And I'm about to cough. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens up the oven door, a blast of sweet smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look! She proudly shows them off in different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me a plastic bag. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using this time though. What's that one for? I picked with the nozzle that has much thinner tips than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. Hmm? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Asugi's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they're pretty, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I should really save my appetite. Oh, okay. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she would probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, I need as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to go home to dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Well, I'm sorry to break to you, but Sayori's gonna be dead tomorrow, so um, not gonna work. Yeah, I can do that, and don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but the point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good, good work today. You too. I'll work you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before, it's not always, wait, about not always having this chance? My god. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or just go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Yeah. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave early so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so Natsuki suddenly gets closer. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me, feeling her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and her what and matching eye fill her vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I've felt it for a while now. And then she backs up. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Uh, hi, Kira. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Uh, well, you should have come a little bit earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at this festival tomorrow, so it's fine. You're not gonna see her at the festival tomorrow. I'm sorry to bring it to you. I'm sorry to bring it to you. I guess I could just skip the rest of it. But she's gonna talk about. I'm gonna just say you'll always be my dearest friend, Sayori. She's gonna kill herself either way, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hi, Monica. Um. Hmm. 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 So we're just gonna exit DLC because I gotta play it through again. For this time it's gonna be Yuri and not Natsuki. So that's cool. And I somehow unlocked another side story. I unlocked these two now. Okay. But I gotta do the Yuri one now. Hold up. I have to get into those before I do the side stories. Please. I wanna get. Oh, wait, this is a new email. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate an experience with their abilities to change the contents of their VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and values can most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your ob- observations apply to our own universe? Bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits to the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, you can please change it back. It's unprofessional and and it runs the risk of drawing eyes. What's wrong with it being pink, buddy? You got a problem with it being pink? No, it's not. I got a new picture. Oh, a new poem. Yeah, this is a new poem. Wait, what? Wait. Yeah. So writing all 3 poems for her, you get a new poem. Did I get any other new pictures? Yep, I got this. And oh, and I got this too. Oh, let's see. Write all 3 poems for Natsuki. Okay. I think that's it. And now we gotta do it for Yuri. And then I really want to get into the side stories. So after what do you call it? I'm done doing all this for Yuri. I'm gonna do both of the side stories. This is gonna be like probably a 3 hour not well, this is probably gonna be like a 2 hour long video again. Maybe more because this does take a little while. But before I do that, I should probably let's see. Alright, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play out some music. I don't know if you can hear it. Alright. While y'all listen to that super awesome sauce, well, actually. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty awesome sauce. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Wait. Okay, I am back, but I have to plug my headphones back in. What the heck? Kind of struggling. Where is the whole pause? Okay. I'm gonna turn the music back down. Alright. So let's do it again. I forgot that I have to reset it. What the heck? I don't know if you get anything for like repeatedly writing poems for them like over and over again, but I don't think it matters. Maybe it does. I'm gonna just do this though. So let me reset it and then do the exact thing I did with what do you call it? Natsuki, but with Yuri. So I'm gonna write a poem for Yuri in the first minigame and the second minigame and the third minigame. And then we're gonna do the weekend thing. But I'm gonna skip through it. I'm not actually gonna like play through it this time like with Natsuki because I don't like it. And also I have recorded it before on the not recorded, but streamed it before on one of the parts. I'm not sure what part it is, but you'll just have to go through and see. It's probably like part two, maybe part one. I don't know. Depends on how far I made it through the game that first time. But I assume it might have been like part two or something. But don't take my word for that. You're just gonna have to go through and see. Toki, Toki. I love that part. I like when it opens just so I can say Toki Doki in the song. I'm so mad y'all can't hear the audio because I have my headphones in. There's probably a setting for that somewhere, but I don't feel like looking into it right now. I'm like bopping my head to the song. Okay, let me stop. New game. And let's skip all of this. But yeah, how I know? Cause like when you get new stuff that you haven't like gone through the game before, it won't allow you to skip anymore. So yeah, so I'm gonna just pick stuff that seems like something Yuri would like. It might get a little confused with Sayori because Sayori has some like stuff like death, pain, and like stuff in hers, and I don't know why, but calm. No, that's Sayori. Okay, what imagination, analysis, judgment, prayer? No, I was about to say I don't even know. Unstable, incongruent for some reason, intellectual, agonizing, unending, rope note, incapable, question, peace, no, breathe, captive, masquerade, I think, universe. Hi. Skip, skippy, skip, skip. I hear you. Um, 30, ability, capable, don't, contamination for some reason, that, only Yuri, guys, only Yuri. I'm kidding. My favorite girl is probably, mm, I would say probably, either Natsuki or Sayori. I would say Monica if she wasn't kind of crazy, but that's besides the point. Hey Yuri? Eh? Uh, I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book than the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that I can make my reading time here any better, is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water picture from the shelf, the kind with a water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water picture and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets down the what? Oh, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves is really contrast her speak. What? The way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water picture? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two? Wait, where are you two off to? Uh, we're just. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounded to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water picture. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of the one person job, isn't it? That's. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Kara in the club activities? Eh. My mouth gapes. I. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Then let's go, Kara. Uh, Yuri is a bad bitch. Oh, sorry. Yuri, clap it up for Yuri. Clap it up for Yuri. That's crazy. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just. Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Kira, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it to seem in your head. Nobody is perfect. We have emotions that we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? And, Yuri lifts her head. Kira, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water picture, we return to the classroom. It's so hard to speak when my nose keeps, like, stuffing up. I don't appreciate this. Hold up. Kara, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 2,000. I was about to say 2,000. 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's just you around when it's just you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. I always change Yuri's voice. Like, whenever I'm voicing Yuri, I always change it. Like, first she went from British to this actual kind of good voice for her now. I don't know what happened. Just don't worry about it. Like, everybody's like progressions of their voice acting changed throughout all the videos, and my nose keeps stuffing up, and I hate it. It's hard to breathe, guys. You're always worrying about me, Kara. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kara, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. My god. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I've kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with some tea. And Yuri and I sit against the wall with teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer till our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears a tense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the paper. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a piece of chocolate. I said chocolate. Oh my god. I take a piece of chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth because I think I combined both of these. So instead of chocolate candy, I put chocolate. Crazy. Now I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Yuri looks at me like she just needed to confirm what just happened. Kara. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really context, but yeah, that's all it was. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return back to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meets mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her heart breath against my fingers. That's kind of weird, but okay. Okay, everyone. Uh, ah! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Kara, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates, and then we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, because I wrote the poem for Yuri, so I might as well. Yeah. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Kara, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you about the kind of techniques that were worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job at explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. I was supposed to say that. It's fine. Take your time, Yuri. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I often offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that because Yuri doesn't have friends. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. And I've already read that before. Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. I can skip all this because it's not new. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There aren't really many people like you, Kara. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Monica, why not? This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person than when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turned inside of her. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but. Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I don't care about your poem. Sorry. Sorry, Monica. Nasugi is not going to be happy. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one, but it's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. What? What? Hear what? Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, they probably did. Thanks. Okay. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this into your own Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. What? Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean, yeah. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow shook a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a young girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Because why not? I forgot that was Sayori's. I think this should be the last one. Yuri. Yeah, your writing style has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown to me have oh has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, what is that? Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally. I said that backwards, but whatever. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri smiles gently to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would be like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something that you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Time to skip. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, this one was hard to figure out what this one was about. Oh, this is a new poem? Oh, I didn't read it because I was skipping it. Maybe it was a new poem that I haven't seen. I can go back into the pictures after if it was. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot about you? I mean, a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is. Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always, you always make me feel so nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Why is there so many people asking me where I'm from? I'm from America. I guess. Okay. Monica, I guess, because why not? Oh, I should just say where you go. That doesn't matter. Your style's gotten really, gotten so refined, Kara. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in her the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Hmm, you're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad when she has a hard time socializing. It doesn't make me want to spend all her time alone. What? It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening up herself up. I don't know why I keep putting things backward. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, this could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Uh, alright. You know. Oh, wait. Skip. Sayori? Hi, Sayori. And Atsuki isn't gonna be happy at all. Yeah, no thanks. You demon. Next! Okay, you three. Oh, wait, I just skip this. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think it. Wait, stop skipping. I don't think it matters. No, I think I did all of it right. I unlocked another side story. Oh my god. Okay, what is the poem that I didn't see? Is this one? Yeah, I didn't see this one. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing in the distance. Actually, wait. Raises his arm, only indication of movement of the light. I might have read that one before, but I can't tell. What is this? Acquire all of Yuri's other poems? Oh, well, okay. Pretty awesome sauce. I would read it, but I don't feel like it. Sorry guys, I am being lazy. Sorry. Oh, wait. Write all three poems for Yuri. That's it. Pretty awesome. And I unlocked another side story. I think that's all of them, right? Three. Three, that is all of them. So I haven't done. Which one haven't I done? Yeah, I haven't done these. So maybe I guess I should start on these. I don't know. Wait. Um, okay, so I guess it wouldn't make no sense if I did like all of these in a different part. Like did all three of these in like a part 8. So I'm gonna just do them now because like why not? Again, the side story. This one is called Balance. Hold up. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into the embrace. What? Hi. Hi. The Literature Club has Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. I mean, not manga, manga. Sorry. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, and as well as she how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus on her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather exciting to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on what kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and expects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on the shelf with a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut, but I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. Okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read.
I didn't say I was a donut. I said I had the expansion intent of one. Aw, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you even get to that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason.
Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors.
If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you.
I don't know why I did that then for what like that.
Nah, sorry. It wasn't you.
Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk.
I was just talking about something else. I didn't mean to get all angry all of a sudden.
Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles.
You're like, well, like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson.
Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment.
Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start wherever you feel like it.
You just say they call you a panty sniffer? Okay. Okay, buddy. That's great. Um, I don't even want to continue after read. Okay. You're like, okay, bye. Okay.
Here's the book, so just start whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously.
Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck.
It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess you are going to ship yourself with. It would be funny if you're on right. Ship? I don't get it. Uh, never mind. Let's not about that yet. Just tell me what you think.
I mean, make sure you do tell me what you think. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry. But don't. Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you do anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow.
After the club meeting ends, Natsuki and Yuri leave. Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayori.
I see you got Natsuki to share some of the manga with you. Her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic, expressive. I could just listen to her talk. Uh, I'm not sure if she really meant I can't say that to her or I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. Expect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Aw, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just the little signs. Like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she. Wait, she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff like she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was just like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy. Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best.
Sayori gives Monica a quick hug.
Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. You got this.
After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki.
Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you?
Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori.
You can't just start in the middle. There's spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting for forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so. Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Mhm. Can I sit next to you though? Sure.
Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of the page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and margins of lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book.
Did you finish? No, but it's at a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break.
Natsuki stretches her arms.
Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and I thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she also can't look up at the stars in public without thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess.
Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows.
Hmm.
She slides the paper back to Sayori.
Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are just like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no. It was just a observation. Observation. I think that people can get closer with each other if they find ways to expressing their feelings. Well,
Natsuki begins to protest, but can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words.
doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I never really met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so. You write poems? You never told me that. I thought you just, like, wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but. You should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But, can we just talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that will make us both happy. I should continue that book you gave me since I didn't really get very far yet. Sure.
Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with an unwavering enthusiasm.
It's Natsuki! Natsuki!
She's very happy.
Hi, Natsuki.
At the end of the club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts the innocuous? Innocuous? What is this? Conversation with Natsuki while she packs up.
It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Hmm?
Natsuki glances over his shoulder, but doesn't reply further.
What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs.
Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more.
It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than. Wait, so I'm better than to do it to others.
Monica shares a bright smile.
You're really considerate. Um, thanks, I guess, but it doesn't really feel like it. You can trust me.
Natsuki stands up in silence for a moment, still fidgeting.
I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. It's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. And I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's a oh, it's fine. Why would you have? I know. I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized.
Monica navigates through her tinged guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible.
Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I don't know, I could like divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way. That would just, that would be so underhanded. Oh, so it'd be, no way. That would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that went through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I just instinctively want to try to solve problems even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but I would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to keep things just natural. Well, I think you do a good job at expressing your feelings, so she totally would understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. Ugh, I just feel so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them is just weird and not cool.
Monica shrugs.
It's the literature club.
Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh.
Okay. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're just kind of in a tough spot and it's hard for you to really express yourself, but you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, what?
Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so.
Thanks.
Natsuki gathers her things and she finishes her thought in a mumble.
And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes.
Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. New music? Awesome sauce. I don't know which one it was. Oh, new mail. Simply, but it's not our job to arbitrarily, arbitrarily. I know the word. I don't know how to pronounce. Decide upon some code of ethics that wait just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge, that's the government's job to figure out. Long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code for ethics is basically upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures that we convincingly project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate completely different from us in a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print. I feel sad. We're engineers, not philosophers. Philosophers. Guys, I have a hard time pronouncing things. Just don't worry. Um, did I read that one already? I don't know. Getting so many emails, and I unlocked another side story. I don't think there was only six. One, two, three. Oh no, there is only six. It was telling me that I unlocked the second part. I was really confused for a second. I was about to say, wait, wait. Um, reflection. What do you mean self-love? I want to do other parts, so I'm probably not gonna do the side story reflection and self love to like on this stream. But in part 8, I will. I'm gonna do part 2. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands up on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who is busy walking, chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. As she glances over Sayori's direction, Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She she definitely saw me. Monika's the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki has been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Um, sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. Oh, well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today and I waved and called out for her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey! Sorry. Wait, sorry, I'm sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh, well, that makes sense based on the person you are, but Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends, but it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was the only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Um, well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends. Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Sayori, you are very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them? Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so. You hate being alone? Sayori nods. We're different. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
So I think if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it would just not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, but I think it's familiar. We're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity as at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There's friends who just like to have fun together and others who talk every single day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's more important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside the club. It could be that simply she just needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I was really bothering her. I just wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand of my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if that's true, then it means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her because she doesn't want to talk to me. How can I let myself do this? Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head about being different from reality. It's really to, it's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at these things, like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. Um, you're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this, but wait, you're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. I just, it's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm going to give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants, and if she still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her just by making her happy. That's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's just wait, if it's just to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So does this mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spin the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You are blocking the door. Oh. Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the clubroom, Sayori interjects. Oh my god. And my mouse just died. Mouse? Hold up. Wait, no, those are for my headphones. Um, what can I use? I need to go grab a charger.
course it has to be plugged from the front. That's so weird. Alright, can I move my mouse, please? Okay. Before Yuri enters the club room, Sayori interjects. And it's okay. Oh, I skipped too much because my thing was like, oh, okay.
Sayori, that's absurd. You are very silly sometimes.
Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it.
Ooh, what are we writing today?
Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the clubroom. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms.
Sorry, didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine.
Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze.
I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later.
What? You can't just be like, I think she's mad at me. Why is that? Why do you think that? I'm mad. Don't talk to me right now. Like, Natsuki, what are you talking about? Monica falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says, to Sayori. Aww. Aww. Hold up. Someone just sent something. Oh. Hold up. Alright, back to what I was doing. Understanding, Monica smiles. She places her hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Natsuki looks away but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. Okay. Then the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to I was about to say the closet to put it away. She slides it back into the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location.
Sorry, I didn't know where it was supposed to go. It's fine.
The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. But they both feel like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes.
Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Siri turns away and hides her pain expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer defeated, Siri carries herself out of the clubroom. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little.
Um,
Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind.
Natsuki?
Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Aww! This drawing is so cute. I haven't seen this one before at all. It's so cute. Look at that. Look at this. So we're just like, Aww. With a shaking voice.
I. Me too! But you go first.
Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still.
Well, first of all,
She cuts herself short, struggling, trying to force the word. She stammers, her foot hops up and down a little.
I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So,
Face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take.
the best place in this world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in the way wait in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, all my collections, all my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, all my fears, all my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. But the knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture, and I peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them and put them all away to see them again. And I have so much to do and I'm scared I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door. And I'll show you the best place in the world.
Why is she blushing so hard?
It's a poem! But I thought, well, I sucked it up and I could work out, wait, so that I could work out things with you. So just be happy about it. Please?
Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart.
I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer with you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways that we like to make friends. Um, about that friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job, so don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay?
Natsuki nods.
You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I just actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you some space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and that I should just let you approach me whenever you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that. I'll respect that from now on. Friends- Friendships. Oh my god. Friendships should always start with those things, with the right balance.
Natsuki nods again.
One thing about that. Hmm? Well, I don't want. Wait. I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said.
Sayori nods.
I understand. Well, we'll make sure of that together then.
Aww.
Well, anyway,
Huh. Oh, really? That's what that was? I guess I could eat that. I don't want to salad. Oh, well, my stomach was growling. The only thing I had today was yogurt. Actually, I don't want it right now. You sure? Yeah, I'll eat something later. Okay, I'm back. Wait. Now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I I was just saying. More importantly, I had to tell you about my new boyfriend. What? Huh? Oh, from the manga? Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two of them. I was about to be really confused. I was about to say Ori. What? Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the two last chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me? That's so cute. Oh, shush. Yeah. Wait, that was a cute little ending. Oh my god, that was so cute. What I gotta do? Oh, look at this. This is so cute. What the heck? This is so cute. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute, guys. I can't help myself. It's so cute. Look at this is so cute. And then we got new poems and stuff. This one and uh this one, which I've never seen before. Oh, okay. I would read it, but I won't play this. So that's cool. And I guess the other ones are gonna be the okay. I wonder what the other stuff is, because probably I know I said I was going to end it after doing that last side story, but I kind of don't wanna. I kind of want to keep playing, but just because I'm gonna save all these four for part 8, and then yeah, I'm gonna save these for part 8, and also after I might end it after doing those two, but I think it wouldn't even be that long of a stream, so I'm not. So I'm probably after I'm done doing those side stories on part 8, I'm going to probably figure out what other stuff I'm missing. Cause I'm not missing that much stuff anymore, but I still have this and these four and this, and this. So I don't know what else to get. But I would probably have to look at all the ddlc plus achievements so I can see what I missed. And but yeah, that's all. Hold up. I don't know why iTunes opened. Why is iTunes open? I think I accidentally hit a button on my keyboard, probably. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here. Please come back for part 8, please, because those are the two last side stories. Well, yeah, the 4 parts, and they're so cool. Please. Oh, I just cracked my finger. Please come back for that, because it's gonna be awesome sauce. I hope. Let's go. All right. Bye, guys.